finally got out of the wind. It's a classic Cairns weather at the moment, sunny and windy, pretty standard. No complaints though when I hear that from my cousin that it's 15 degrees down in Melbourne about a week ago, I think, well, no complaints, absolutely none. Boy, it was an eventful day yesterday. Having real problems with getting the finances sorted out from the buyer of my flat. I was even a little worried that maybe the sale will fall through. They sent a valuer through yesterday morning, very late in the piece considering the original settlement date was the 21st of this month. That's been extended to the 28th, and it's going to it's been further extended by another 6 days because of the problems with finance. For some reason this woman has chosen financial institutions that no one's heard of to finance her purchase, and I think one of them's called Capital, and I can't remember the name of the other one. It's not a matter of just getting an obscure financial institution. There's a couple involved. I just got a call back from the agent. I'm going to inspect this property, which is in a great location in Kewarra Beach, but it's got a really it's one of those places I don't find very attractive internally because it has those concrete bricks, so they'd need to be filled and painted over. Of course, I think Adam would be able to do that without any problems, and I know how fast Adam works, so it may not be a big issue. The kitchen looks disgusting. It's actually a pink colour, really bad, but in a way I like that because it certainly devalues the property. It's also a fluoro, so there's lots of things that are dragging down the property's attractiveness. Now that doesn't worry me because I know I can get that done, and again, Adam is a trained electrician, so he can do the lighting for me as well, so it's great that he's multi-skilled, and I know he does a good job. He does it quickly and he's reliable and he's not expensive, so it's just perfect. Having a great trade is really a big bonus up here. Right, all the shopping's done. Now I've just got to go a long walk down to Spence Street, then cross over to Draper and go back to Bunnings so I can pick up some more storage boxes. Get another 3. I seem to be able to handle that. I could just carry it. It does get heavier as you continue on a long walk. Unfortunately, more wind. Oh, it's so difficult to film today. Sorry about this, but I'm going to have to truncate this again. I'll have to shoot some footage from my home. This is getting crazy. Maybe coming back won't be so bad. Depends which way the winds are blowing. So that's the bus stop. That isn't too bad, I guess. I prefer to go inside the bloody bus station. Anyway, it was good to get a call back from the real estate agent because I thought he'd ignored me, and I've had a couple of people ignore me. I did put in an inquiry about another place and I never heard back from the agent, so I guess they can get pretty arrogant when the market's in their favour, and basically buyers don't count for much, although I'm starting to think that not that many people have shown interest in the place that I'm looking at. Now, it's nothing special. It needs a lot of work inside, mainly cosmetic, which isn't too bad, but it will cost. But it's in a great location. It's not far from the beach at all, and it's just in a perfect location. It's got 4 bedrooms. I don't need 4. The thing is, I can't really afford to spend more than 4,500 would basically do me, and what the asking price is mid to high 400. So if they haven't had much interest in the property, maybe I've got a chance, because I've already pre-approved by the Commonwealth for my loan. I've got plenty of cash and I can easily augment it by selling shares, although the share market's not brilliant right now. That can change on a dime. So yes, it's a reasonable sized property. I think it's about 800 squares. It's maybe a bit too big. It's got a lot of grass in the back, and I need to have that landscape because I want something much more low maintenance than that, and more attractive too, you know, get some proper landscaping in. But anyway, it's not a top priority. It doesn't have a pool, so that's good. But most importantly, the location's excellent. It's a great central location. And you know, that's the old adage in real estate: location, location, location. And there's some truth to it. So yes, I'm feeling good about that. I've also got a reply from another place. I went through Domain today, which I normally wouldn't even bother with, because they're sort of the main competitor to realestate.com.au. And there's another place in Kewarra Beach, which is actually right near the highway, but on the right side at least, and in the process of renovating it. The photos they actually put up were terrible. There's about 3 different photos, and the reason they only put 3 really pissy photos was only showing the laundry, for instance. So that was frustrating for me. But the reason being that they're in the process of tiling the place right now. So they've got a major tiling project on, and they won't have an open house until the following Saturday the 24th. So I'll go and check out this other place midday on Saturday, and if it doesn't sound like there's a huge amount of interest in it because they haven't got an open house for it. So you never know your luck, because look, the kitchen looks horrible. It's just the colour is terrible, but colours can change. There's a horrible fluoro there that can be easily changed. Overall though, there's a lot of room to work with, and it's certainly not a palace at the moment, but I can see potential there, and that can be worth a lot of money in the long term. Not that I'm buying as an investment property, but I think I can make it suit my lifestyle too. So we'll see. It may be a total dud. It won't be as big a dud as the duplex. I mean, more than $399 for that dump I thought was just a bit much. And I noticed that they've got another inspection coming up, so they mustn't have got any bites by the looks of things. I'd be surprised if they did. But this place, I don't know. It's worth checking out. What I might do is tell the other people that are in the process of renovating their place. I might tell that agent, so look, I'm going to be in the area. It's probably too early to look at it because it's pretty raw at the moment, but the only downside for this place is, apart from the fact it's further away from the beach, it doesn't appear to have much natural light. There's hardly any land around it. So I think the light might be a bit limited. But from what I saw of the actual rooms, it didn't look too bad. She did post 3 additional pictures, and it was obvious that it was being renovated. And look, I've seen worse. Certainly very low maintenance. As I say, my major concern with that place would be lack of natural light. So that would be basically it. But they're asking about more than $415, and I think it's a 4-bedroom place again with 2 bathrooms. So that's pretty reasonable. And even though there's other places, you know, the one that's got the terrible kitchen, it's still got there's a lot of land involved. There's 4 bedrooms, and I think there's 2 bathrooms without a pool, which is it's not bad. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. And I don't mind if there's aesthetic problems, cosmetic problems. They can be fixed quite easily. It looks as though it's not that old, so structurally it might be okay. So it's worth checking out. The main thing is, will they accept me offering around $450? That would be the big question in my mind. So there's the hills down the back there. Quite nice. I should be able to get across here. I'm not looking forward to return to it because I'll be carrying those bloody plastic containers again. And it is remarkable how heavy they start feeling after a while. So I'm going to have wind assist by the looks of things. I'm walking into the wind now, so I'll stop. But on the way back I'll have wind assist. I'll let it change. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you think there's anything there of use to you, or entertainment or whatever. And either do that or give me a thumbs up, or if you're feeling really energetic, do both. That'd be great.